I saw advertising on Facebook with some eyelashes in it, and then I thought it was interesting, so I was like, oh, it'd be nice to own a vending machine.
So this was your first foray into vending machines?
Yeah, I just saw something on Facebook, and then I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, that'd be nice to own a vending machine. So I'm the type of person that when I see something and I want it, I do it.
Good for you. All right, so I want to look at your written agreement, because you had a purchase agreement.
Yes.
And this particular agreement says that the seller is selling, assigning, and transferring to the buyer the following: 1 vending machine, 2 keys, and 1 vending location.
Correct.
All right. What was your understanding of what vending location meant?
She introduced me to this on-site manager. That's who I contacted. So she sold it to me with the location. So that means the vending machine stays there.
Okay. Ms. Bates, do you usually, as a vending machine owner, rent a location from an owner, or do they give it to you for free because you're providing snacks for their employees? How does that usually work?
Yeah, what you're referring to when you say rent is commission. This location didn't have a commission. The agreement is just that they will keep it stocked, filled, and working properly for staff, employees, whoever's on site.
All right, so Ms. Scoggins, you bought it because it already had a particular location. And how long did it sit at this location without a problem?
I bought it in January of 2022, and I've had it ever since then until she took it.
Got it. So your lawsuit is not based on the fact that you lost the location.
No,
it's only based on her conduct.
It's because she stole my machine.
And taking the machine without permission. Okay.
And the thing is, when I went to the location in Rancho, and they contacted Troy over the phone.
All right, we're not there yet, so hold on.
Okay.
All right, so this is your evidence, Ms. Scoggins.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And these are some text messages between whom?
Between Quani and Troy, the VP.
The VP.
That contacted her because he had no idea that she sold it to me.
Okay. So how did you get these text messages?
From Troy.
Okay.
Because what happened was I went to the location, and then I spoke to Troy on the phone, which is the VP, and then he's like, oh, Quani came and got it. And I was like, who was that? And then he was like, well, she has another vending machine in our location. Then I was like, can you take me to it? So when they took me to it, her business name ran across it, and I said, that's the beat that sold it to me. And then he was like, I'm so sorry. Then he apologized to me. He said, I had no idea that she sold it to you. He was like, if she would have told me she sold it, then I would have contacted my supervisor of the warehouse and told them who now owns the machine. But she played the role, as you see the text messages, and she proceeded to go take.
All right. So, Ms. Bates, these are some text messages between, or at least they are alleged to be text messages between you and Troy. So on Friday, September 13th, you received a text message from him basically saying, we're moving out of the location and not sure if we'll be using your services in our new building. Please schedule to have your vending pulled out next week. And you basically respond, yes, we want to retain the services. What's the new address and when can we place our vending machine there? If she owned the vending machine, why are you responding to him like that?
Initially, I was confused because, like she mentioned, I do have a location in a machine in the other location. So I thought he was talking about that one. I didn't think he was talking about this particular location. And then I stopped responding to him. As you can see, there's an 11-day difference. So once I put 2 and 2 together, I was like, oh, yeah, no, that's a different location.
So you...
Can I stop you?
Please, go ahead and finish.
Let me tell you another thing. When I went to the second location, Troy was on the phone. I called her on my cell phone. He gave me her number, and I said, hi, this is Shaleah from Scoggins Vending Services. You stole my machine that I purchased from you 2 years ago. And her response was, I don't know what you're talking about, and hung up on me, then blocked me.
Okay.
But you were helping me out.
All right. Ms. Bates, I guess my last question for you before I hand this over to my colleague is, why have it removed?
I guess I was too involved because, like she mentioned, I already had a machine in his other location. So I have a relationship with Troy, like a business relationship. So I was just trying to help him out. I figured that, or assumed that he couldn't get a hold of who currently had it. So I was just trying to keep good business relationship and help him out. All
right. Judge Corriero.
Thank you, Judge. So, Ms. Bates, how long have you been in business? 5 years, you say?
5 years.
And is this your sole business?
Yes.
Do you pay taxes?
Yes.
Do you have to keep an inventory of records?
Yes.
Why didn't you check your own database and tell them, no, I don't have responsibility for this. This belongs to the Ms. Sagan. Why did you do that?
I just assumed that he
assumed. It's a very dangerous word in the courtroom.